Bringing something new to all Indiana, our friend Barney Wood takes us to different places around the state.
Today he takes us to Tuttle orchards as we head out and about with Barney.
Do you find yourself juggling festivals, football, and all things fall? Well, here's another apple to add to your cart. Today we're at Tuttle Orchards to learn more about its history, apples, and more.
There's a rich history here at Tuttle's. Why don't you kind of tell me about this? When did it start?
Yeah, so this orchard has been around since 1928. Actually, this family was farming here before that, but 1928 is the year that my great-grandfather, Roy Tuttle, decided he wanted to plant a whole bunch of apple trees.
Right.
His neighbors thought, hey, you are crazy, because of course at that time period, everybody around here had like 1 or 2 apple trees in the backyard, so why would you need to plant
a whole
10
bunch
acres
of
of apples? Where are you going to do with all these apples? They said to him, what the heck? But he planted all these apples because he just really liked the science of growing apples. He really liked figuring out how that worked. He won some awards for growing really good apples.
When your great-grandfather first started, there was some sort of courtship via motorcycle story, right?
Yeah, so my great-grandfather, Roy Tuttle, the one who was really passionate about growing apples and began this place, he, even before the orchard started, he had fallen in love with this girl in Acton, Indiana named Tilly, who became my great-grandfather, and he would take his motorcycle up to get her every Sunday and bring her side saddle on the motorcycle back to the farm.
Side saddle?
Yeah. This has been back to the farm, and they eventually, fell in love, and that's how the Tuttle family began.
Eventually, he kind of patented his own apple, right?
Yeah, so the way apples work is that there's lots of different varieties, and then within each variety there are different strains. So he noticed a wine sap tree that we had here on the property, and that it tended not to crack when they got a lot of rain, and wine-side apples originally used to have a problem with even the apple splitting.
Oh, the apples itself.
The apple itself would split. If we got a bunch of rain, the apple would split and your crop would be ruined. This kind of wine sap this tree didn't seem to split when all the other ones split. So eventually, over a process of time, it takes a while for them to do all the testing and whatever. We have a patent on the wine sap apples here at Tuttle. So now, that is one of the strains that's patented to us. So I would say maybe, I don't know the exact number, but a good percentage, or maybe half of the wine sap apples grown in the U.S. now are the Tuttle strain.
Isn't that wild?
So,
that is just wild.
So if you come to our store, you can see on the wall the patent that has there that says we have patent for this Tuttle Stamen Red Stamen wine sap.
What a legacy. You guys are known for the apples, but that's not all you have here, right? What else do you have here on your farm?
So we started, obviously, or are known for growing apples. We grow about 50 acres of apples, but obviously we also grow pumpkins, because that's a big fall thing. So we have about 40 or 50 acres of pumpkins as well. And then we also grow a lot of summer vegetables. So in the summer we grow sweet corn, tomatoes, and then all the other vegetables you might imagine: cabbage, broccoli, cauliflower, all the things.
Yeah, that is one thing. When you drive up, you think, oh, an apple orchard. But you come here, this is a whole experience here. I mean, across the street, what all kind of activities do you have, especially in the fall?
Yeah, so we have added different things over the years. Obviously, we have the apple picking and the pumpkin patch. That's what people think about. And then we have a farmyard area that's kind of newly designed this year. And that includes some of the things you would think about, like a corn maze and tractor ride around the farm. And then we have all kind of other activities that we've added, some different various farm-themed games and activities, things for little kids, things for bigger people.
Okay, and then is there anything that you would like people to know about apples that I haven't asked you?
I think one interesting tip, people always ask me, like, what should I do with my apples after I bring them home? Like, where do they keep, right?
Oh, true.
So we always say you want to keep them in the coldest part of your fridge. Apples keep better in the refrigerator. And the other tip is to put some water, either a damp sponge, a damp paper towel, because your refrigerator is a natural dehydrator, and that's what causes the apple to maybe lose some of the crispness. And if you add some water into that crisper drawer, wherever you're keeping it, it will help your apple to keep a lot longer and stay crisp longer. Because the apples will keep well in the fridge, but often they're dehydrated is what's going on.
So do you have them like every day?
I don't know if I eat one every day, but if I have to
So
eat an
you
apple,
still have to
that's
go to
one
the
I
doctor
pick.
then.
I know.
For over 95 years, Tuttle orchards have grown delicious apples and provided opportunities for generations of family to make fun fall memories. Why not plan a road trip today? I'm Barney Wood. Thanks for watching.